Hi, I'm Ethan.
I'm Toby.
Hi, I'm Serena.
I'm Justin.
And like you, we want to be entrepreneurs.
Come along, we're going to interview some entrepreneurs.
Our first interview is with a girl named Annika Ortiz. When she was 7 years old, her older sister was murdered in a domestic violence incident. At 11 years old, she created a pop-up boutique called Annika's Pink Closet to raise money and support for victims of domestic violence and bullying. At the age of 15, she now runs her own nonprofit renamed Annika's Peace Project that seeks to foster empowerment and support for young girls. What advice would you give to someone who wants to be an entrepreneur?
I would say that no dream is too big. Everything starts with an idea, with a dream, and then just scale on that. Never give up, and never let anybody tell you that you're too young to follow your dreams.
And what do you like most about being an entrepreneur?
What I love most about being an entrepreneur is just the flexibility I get to be able to help people and to be able to make my dreams come true and give others the opportunity to make their dreams come true as well.
What inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
What inspired me to become an entrepreneur is because of the tragic loss of my sister, I wanted to do something to help others. So my main mission as an entrepreneur is to be able to help others follow their dreams and just take the path that they've always wanted to take.
And what do you think is the most important thing for an entrepreneur to have?
What I think the most important quality of an entrepreneur is probably confidence to know that you could obtain your dreams and kind of live the life that you've always dreamed of having, and also a lot of clarity and just direction to make sure that you're always focused.
So what was the very first step you took in creating your business?
The first step I took in making my business come true is I made a business plan. So I wrote down exactly what I wanted to do, what my plan was for 1 year, and exactly how I was going to get there.
This next interview is with a woman named Ayanna Armstead. Mrs. Armstead is the owner of a local business named Ayanna Cares that provides in-home care for the elderly in the community. Armstead was a nurse who was inspired to start her business when her mother developed Alzheimer's. When searching for a place to care for her mother, she realized that the community needed a care service that provided a more genuine and intimate care for the elderly.
Well, my organization is called Ayanna Cares In-Home Care Service, and we take care of the community, seniors in the community. Sometimes we take care of just regular adults that may have need post-hospital service.
I see. So, how did you get into this field, and also, what is your background in business and entrepreneurship?
Well, I got into this business because I've been doing nursing for over 20 years, and I decided to start my own home care service after my mother passed away with Alzheimer's, and she was neglected in a senior facility.
Yeah, so how can students get involved in this segment of the market, and what are some things we can do in order to become better in terms of nursing, in terms of home care services, and just in general?
Well, as far as an entrepreneur in the community, it's really important to me because we help families that need jobs in the community, and I'm able to be part-time working because I have a full-time staff, and I'm able to be home with my family.
That's great.
Yeah.
And what is the main skill that you use on the job daily, and what is something you would recommend to master?
I recommend for our caregivers to just master wonderful community service, wonderful companion care with the seniors that we take care of, listen to them, help them in any way that they need, and just try to be there as part of their family, which we are caregivers, but try to be part of their family as much as possible. Extended family.
I see.
Ayanna Care's core philosophy is a mutual feeling of family, care, and bonding. Hear from one of her clients about the quality of her service.
It's very phenomenal as far as the care that she gives. It's very personal. That's what I really like about it. So I have done several referrals for her, for people so that she can service her loved ones. Not only does she take care of them, but emotionally, physically, mentally, I really think she has a real gift for it. She does an excellent job.
It's great. It's marvelous.
Make sure they go to the doctor. Make sure they get the type of nutrition. She goes out her way to talk to their doctor. So if anyone in my family ever needs assistance, she'll be the one that goes.
For sure.
Yeah, and just a sweetheart. Just a real good heart. I love her.
I am Robert.
From a 2.5 GPA to $2.5 million in his first year of business, our final entrepreneur is a man named Robert Miyoshi. Miyoshi is an alumni from our school, Oxford Academy, who graduated in 2013. He now makes big bucks running his own business called Astro AI, one of Amazon's top sellers for automotive and home improvement tools.
Well, I think the number one thing is don't be afraid of failure. I mean, you're going to risk a lot being an entrepreneur. You may not succeed in whatever it is that you do, but keep trying at it and eventually you will.
What do you like most about being an entrepreneur?
I like the fact that I'm kind of in control of my own life. If I decide that I don't want to work very much and there's a negative consequence to that, then I can't blame anybody other than myself. But if I work really hard and then I end up succeeding, then I can reap all the rewards for myself. Yeah, it is scary being an entrepreneur, especially in the beginning, because you don't know if you're going to succeed or not. And then I think that it builds up the nervousness, I guess, the apprehension of being an entrepreneur, because as your responsibilities grow, then now you're in charge of people's salaries and their livelihoods. So it kind of does fall on you to make sure that they're taken care of.
Like Annika,
Like Ayanna.
Like Robert,
You can be an entrepreneur.